Up, so are the flooding concerns along the Russian River, and it could be days before we see the full impact.
Wilson Walker joins us live from Santa Rosa, where there is also some concern right now about what could come down from those burn scars. First of all, Wilson, how are you? Are you safe? And tell us about the people around you.
You know what? The rain has actually backed off a little bit here in Santa Rosa, pouring for several hours, and now it's sort of a light rain. So we're catching a little break here for a little while. We're told it is pretty quiet in this area. There are, of course, warnings up and down the Russian River area. And if you went out there today, everybody was either looking at the river or talking about it and doing a little their own sort of guesstimating as to how this is going to unfold over the next couple days. Remember, these predictions don't always work out exactly the way they are supposed to. The 2019 flood very much on people's minds there. So if it got close to the water today, a lot of people taking precautions.
Getting it out of the way, we don't want it going down the river, and it's worth a lot of money, and it's just like the motorcycle, you know, if you like it, get it saved.
All along the Russian River, this was a day to get ready and lend a hand to others.
All right, it's all good, especially if they're your neighbors.
Jerry Knight knows what a flood can do here.
We've had the water up to your knees here before.
So what does he think is going to happen in the coming days?
I mean, we even got bubbles up on the pool table. That elephant used to belong to Mick Jagger. He had two of them made.
What he's saying is that he's not taking any chances, and he's not alone.
This morning we got out here and lifted the trailer up about a good 18 inches to where it supposedly should be over where the rain should stop. So hopefully.
Ryan, helping out at a nearby restaurant, says hopefully, because just where and when the river will crest isn't something people are taking for granted.
Well, I don't see much right now, but I'm hearing 34 feet, I think.
You know, nobody does, but they say pretty high. I imagine high enough. Higher than you want it, that's for sure.
So river communities will be watching and waiting for days with fingers crossed.
More than fingers crossed. We got cross hatches on top of all the plastic holding our stuff on there too.
And we're trying to work together.
All right, now we can show you exactly sort of what the forecast is for the Russian River there in Guerneville. It looks like sort of a double wave coming as they get the first charge here and then some more runoff and, of course, more rain this weekend. As you can see, there's one little surge that will come late Thursday. Now, that seems a little bit sooner than the original forecast, which was maybe Friday morning, I know, at the start of this day. So it's looking like there's a little crest Thursday around 31 feet, and then you look over towards Sunday over there, and you have what looks like another one. So, you know, that last I checked was maybe up around 38 feet, 39 feet. So the river's going to rise a little bit, you know, and as you heard, people not really taking for granted what is going to happen there. You know, these things can unfold in slightly surprising fashion. Ask the people over along the Cosumnes River, who really got hit over the weekend with some water they weren't quite expecting. So a lot of people are going to be watching the Russian River over the next couple hours and days, as we keep telling everybody more.
All right, and it looks like we lost Wilson there, but yeah, everybody along the Russian River knows what can happen because we've seen the flooding there several times over the past decade or so. So Wilson's going to keep an eye on things there in the North Bay. Thanks.